Concept: deep distribution. The strategy of deep distribution is to create a system of incentives and controls that allows brand owners and a vast network of distributors to form a community of shared interests, gathering every small stream of profit to form a mighty river. The premise of deep distribution is to nurture high profit margins and high pricing ratios. The top 10 richest people in China have undergone significant changes in the past decade. Previously dominated by real estate developers, the list is now dominated by internet companies. However, there's a water company that has made it to the top 10, and even became the richest person in China for a time. This person is Zhong Qiho, the founder of Waha. We have discussed the concept of pricing ratios before. The pricing ratio is the retail price divided by the cost price or factory price. If you check the cost control section on NetEase, you will find that the cost of a bottle of mineral water priced at 1.5 yuan is only about 1 cent. Looking at it from the perspective of pricing ratios can be quite shocking. So, who gets the other 1.49 yuan that I paid? Apart from the cost of the bottle, advertising costs, and manufacturer profits, 60% of it goes to the distribution channels. Marketing is to increase the likelihood of purchase, while distribution channels are to increase the availability of products. Therefore, the main purpose of this 60% of the money is to make Waha ubiquitous and easily accessible to consumers. To achieve this, Zhong Qiho has done a lot of things. First, he selected more than 1,000 powerful distributors in 31 provinces and cities in China, and gave them money to spread the roots of the big tree like capillaries, reaching every place where there are people. Second, he continuously pushed the distribution channels down, starting with provincial agents, then directly facing city-level agents, and then directly facing county-level agents. There are people deeply cultivating in every city, and the total sales volume has almost doubled as a result. As former China's richest man, Ding Lei, the founder of NetEase, used to look down on the water-selling business. However, one year, when he was traveling in Xinjiang and felt thirsty in the depths of the Tian Shan Mountains, he found that he couldn't buy Coca-Cola or Pepsi, but he could buy Waha. From then on, Ding Lei was very impressed with Waha's distribution channels and Zhong Qiho himself. Application: Oppo and Vivo, both part of the BBK Electronics Group. Recently, two companies have managed to break into the top 10, and even the top 5, in terms of smartphone shipments, despite fierce competition from Apple, Samsung, Xiaomi, and Huawei. These two dark horse companies are actually old horses, both part of the BBK Electronics Group, Oppo and Vivo. Even Lei Jun, the founder of Xiaomi, has recently reflected on the company's rapid growth over the years, saying that they made a mistake by only focusing on the 20% of consumers on the internet, and not paying enough attention to the 80% of consumers who still rely on offline channels. Lei Jun's reflection is worth pondering for many internet companies. The mobile internet has brought the user base from 0% to 20%, which can be said to be a revolutionary change. However, the remaining 80% are still the main consumers. Oppo and Vivo have simply used a set of extremely clumsy, high-cost, but extremely effective tactics from traditional business, deep distribution. They have a total of 350,000 sales terminals, with 200,000 and 150,000 respectively for Oppo and Vivo. As long as a batch of Oppo phones, such as 10 units, is delivered to a sales terminal, Oppo will send a salesperson to promote them. Therefore, in many cities, once you enter a mobile phone chain store, someone will recommend Oppo phones to you. This comprehensive and thorough deep distribution strategy has made them the kings of third and fourth tier cities, where internet sales cannot reach. Of course, the cost of becoming a king is that they must also raise the price and allocate enough profits to the hungry channels. This has also led to criticism of Oppo and Vivo, as this kind of cost-effectiveness may only be successful in third and fourth tier markets with information asymmetry. Summary: how to apply deep distribution strategy. The significance of this strategy for most people is: first, to understand that the internet also has boundaries. Although the traditional channel model may seem clumsy, it is still effective in reaching the 80% of the market beyond the 20% of consumers reached by the internet. You can call it surrounding the cities with the countryside. Second, to understand that China is a complex market. What is well known in first and second tier cities may still be a new concept in third and fourth tier cities. Therefore, if you don't understand the internet, you can simply go against the trend and focus on developing in third and fourth tier cities. The significance of deep distribution in the internet age. Although 20% of consumers today prefer to shop online, and this number is increasing, there are still 80% of consumers who prefer to shop offline. Collecting this traffic is the practical significance of deep distribution.